emotional at that table. I'm like, please don't post this because I do this too much. Like, like I get tired, and then I'm like, oh, I love people. But no, it's nice to be so busy because then you don't have time to be like, there's a lot of people, you know.
Can you talk a bit about how, you know, we've been asking everyone just how the growing fandom and how supportive the fandom has been of the show and what that's been like for you guys, having worked so hard on it and seeing it grow over the course of the season?
Yeah, we work, like, when you're on a show, it happens to all filmmakers, where you're on something that you're like, this is so good. And especially when you're new, you're like, everybody's gonna see that. How can they not see it? And then it goes out, and they're like, 2 stars, and you're like, what? This was so good, and we put our heart into it. So I was ready for that to happen. And so the fact that people really appreciated it blew my mind. It blew my mind that people were smart enough to know a good show when they see it. Because, and it's always the fans. Like, the critics are like douchey people in a big room who are like, I could make this in, film school. I'm like, no, you couldn't. You don't have our heart. And the fans are the ones who see it purely for what it is, and honestly, if they don't like it, that's the thing that matters. So the fact that they responded, we were just all so grateful. And they really are like, we're fans of theirs because of how cool they are and positive.
I asked Dominique a similar question to this. If you had the chance, who would you cast to play Wynonna's mom?
Ooh.
She chose Meryl Streep or Waverly.
She would. Wow. I mean, you can't go wrong with Meryl. I would choose someone young and like she had us when she was way too young. You know what I mean? I don't know who. Oh my God. I would age up Jessica Chastain or something, and I would be like, you know what I mean? Or I don't know, like somebody, because then it would just add to the messiness of it. But I can't give you a name yet.
How do you think Wynonna's going to recover from what happened with Willa? This is her second time,
right? Well, I could see, like, I don't know, but in my head I could see her just really, Emily and I love Scarlett O'Hara, Gone with the Wind, and, she always is like, I'll think about it tomorrow when I can bear it, you know? I feel like she'll think about it tomorrow when she can bear it, and she'll keep doing that until, I hope.
What was the most challenging thing to play in season 1 for you?
In terms of character? Well, it was finding, at the beginning, I think it was finding, it's like I remember Paolo Barzman, our director, for the pilot, there's that scene where Waverly comes up to me and just grabs me and hugs me. And I hugged her back. And Paolo's like, I don't think you do. I don't think you do. I think you're just like, look. And he was so right. And so it was just finding the heart in her and making her, she does love people. She loves her sister, but she doesn't always show it. And it was tricky to find that, the right level.
So the love triangle, who are you feeling more, Doc or Dolls?
So hard. It's so hard because Dolls is, they're both so perfect for her in different ways. Dolls is the strength and the pillar, and he's the direction and guidance, which she desperately needs. Doc is the history of, he's the link to who she is. So he can give her answers and perspective that nobody else can. And he's also really, they're very kindred spirits in the way that they're both sort of just messed up and too impulsive, and so my answer is
Why do you think
such a big problem. Realizing that she wasn't the only one that was chosen that could, shoot Peacemaker. That Willa also.
Sorry, ask me again. It's
Oh,
not.
sorry.
It's not you. It's me. I'm so tired.
No, why do you think Wynonna had such a problem not being the only one to be able to shoot Peacemaker? Like Willa came in and kind of stole the thunder. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, I just think Wynonna comes back.
Last question.
And it's, she comes back, is given a purpose after all this time being shunned and judged, and just she's basically the scum of where she comes from. Now she has a purpose, and it gives her a sense of who she is. And then Willa comes in, she's like, I'll take that, so I think as much as she wants her sister back, I think she realized a bit late how important getting that identity was, and that sense of purpose. Did that answer your question at all?
Yeah, it did, and I just really loved the whole sibling relationship and the way it just changed.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah, because Wynonna and Waverly kind of forged this kind of relationship, and then Willa came in,
and Waverly and Willa and Wynonna were the ones who were like two pieces of pot, and so for Waverly, it's like Willa coming back is like Willa coming back takes away from both the sisters, like things that they really cherish. So it's sort of like a double-edged sword.
Now, Captain says he saw some awesome hot cosplays. Have you seen Wynonna ones yet?
Yes. I was surprised to see Wynonna ones only because it's like, how do you do I guess a leather jacket, and but yeah, people definitely took really good care. Somebody made Peacemaker. Somebody they're making the necklaces, which will come to mean something later on. So it was cool that people saw those details. One girl got Paige, I think her name is, got the exact color of the shirt I wear in the pilot, and she was so proud. She was like, the color. Really cute.
Great, thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Sorry, I'm like.